back to Beginning Modern. Over the past 3 episodes, we focused on our X formation on the floor. Today, we're going to focus on swings, both leg swings on the ground and releasing the upper body from a standing position. For right now, let's start on the ground. Go ahead and find a nice spot around you and sit with your feet flat in front of you and your legs slightly apart, maybe about 2 fist distances apart, right by your hips. Make sure that they're not too far away from you and not too close. You want to be able to sit up comfortably. And for today, you're going to face your fingers away from you and support yourself this way. We're going to start by practicing with releasing the legs. So go ahead and knock that right knee down. Boom. And back up. Knock it down and come back up. Notice as I'm doing that, my upper body goes with it as well. There's a natural chain reaction that happens as you go down and come back up. Let's try the left side. Knock it down and come back up. Knock it down and come back up. You're really feeling the weight of your bones as you fall off your balance and come back up, all while supporting yourself with your hands. Let's try that one more time on the right. Down and up and down and up. Other side. Down and up and down and up. Sound good? Part 2 of this exercise. One knee goes, followed by the other, and then you reverse the order. So we're going to go right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, 4 times, and then we'll go to the other side. Left, right, ba-ba-bum, ba-da-da, da-da-da. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Knock it down and back up. 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 Nice. Readjust yourself if you need. Sometimes that naturally scoots you forward. Try the other side. Knock it down and back up. 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 Good. Readjust yourself if you need. Moving right along here. Part 3. So we've already practiced knocking it down, both knees going and coming back up, all while moving the upper body organically with that motion. And now we're going to move into the actual leg swing. Let's break it down. Starting with the right, your knee drops. Your left knee is going to follow. It's following. As you go, you're going to take your toes out and around in a circle. And then drop and go right back where you came from. Boom, 5. Let's try that pathway one more time. First knee drops. You start to drop the second knee. As you do, you reach your toes around in a circle. And then you reverse the circle and come back up to that seated position. Let's try the other side. Down and circle, back to neutral, and down, and circle, back to neutral. Once you get used to this motion, what will happen is that you'll follow the momentum of dropping and swinging your legs, so it'll feel like you have a bit more energy as you go. Let's try 4 to each side. 4 to the right and 4 to the left. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Drop it down and back up. 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 Good. Readjust if you need. Notice that your upper body is still slightly going with that motion. Not so far that you knock yourself off, but enough to go with the swing, and then you use the weight of the head to help you return to neutral. Other side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Drop it down and back up. 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 Good. For our last sequence here on the floor, let's try it 1 to each side. Drop it down and back up. Other side and back up. And bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. We'll do it 4 times each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Drop it down and back up and drop it down and back up and drop it down and back up and drop it down and back up. Again, down and back up. Drop it down and back up. Drop it down and back up. Drop it down and back up. Good. Shake it out. Shake your legs out. Oh, release your upper body. Shake out your limbs and reach towards your toes. If you can go ahead and touch your toes, that's great. If not, you can reach long and touch your shin. Just folding over for a second. Deep breath in and out. Get closer to your legs. Deep breath in and out. Good. And shake it out. Let's stand up. For part 2 of this series, we're going to practice upper body swings. So make sure that you have enough space to reach up and down and side to side. All right, let's first break down the swing to the front. As I'm going over, I'm going to bend my knees in plie. Shout out to our beginning ballet classes on Mondays. This time we're plieing in parallel. And unlike parallel, which we talked about in ballet, where our feet are pressed close together, your feet are going to be slightly apart, about hips distance apart. So everyone's parallel is a little different. I like to take my fist and maybe do like a fist and a half's worth for me personally. Yeah? You might be a little different. As you go down, you're dropping your head and you're bending your knees. Boom. Now, in order to get there, you're going to actually start by releasing the lower back. Releasing the lower back to drop the head and then coming back up, leading with the top of the head. Your arms are going to go down and curve behind you and then reverse that curve to come up. So putting it all together slowly, you have down and up. Once again, down and up, and down, and up, and down, and up. Make sure you're breathing. It's a lot of weight. Your head weighs a lot, and there's a lot of weight going down and coming back up. The breathing pattern that I like to take is to go breathing out and breathe in. Breathing out and breathing in. Good, and press your arms down. Now we'll talk about swings to the side. To the side, you're going to take one arm, so we're going to start with our right arm. It goes down in a circle this way, like the hands of a clock, boom, and then reverses that pathway to come back up, all while the other arm reaches up towards the sky. You're going to take the same curve as your arm with your head and your torso. So you're going this way and back up. So putting that all together, you have scooping down and up, scooping down and up. Be careful of your surroundings and your walls. Let's try to the other side. Scooping down and up, scooping down and up. You'll notice that we're still using our plie, making sure that our feet aren't close together and they're not too far apart, and that our knees are going right over our feet, right over our toes there, versus knocking in this way or shooting out towards the pinky toes that way. It feels really precise, but I promise once you get the foundation, there's so much freedom in the release. Boom, and up, and boom, and up. Let's try 2 in each position. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Releasing down, and up, releasing down, and up, to the right, and up, to the right, and up, to the left, and up, to the left, and up. One in each position, down, and up, and swing, and up, and swing, and up. One more, reaching forward, and up. Good. Shake it out. Great job, you guys. You learned a new element of release technique, modern dance. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I will see you next week for more ballet and modern. Until then, stay safe and stay creative.